Hi, Christian Chase here with Chase Real Estate. I wanted to take a little bit of time to explain to our investors what Workplace is. This is something that all of our investors will start using, and I think every investor will end up using something very similar to this product that we're using for all of our investment real estate. Now, what Workplace is, I'm going to take you through a sample of what Workplace actually does in just a few moments, but what I always have found with investors is that trying to communicate with renovation contractors and real estate brokers and quality control inspectors has been an issue. The communication, we can all email, text, Facebook Messenger, and sometimes things get lost in the communication end of things. So what we did is we started Workplace. And we're using Workplace for every property that our investors purchase. And so essentially, whenever you buy a property, a foreclosure property as an investment to fix up and sell or fix up and rent, we're going to automatically create a Workplace, and we're going to invite you, the investor, into this Workplace, your renovation contractor, quality control inspector, or any other pertinent parties into Workplace. So now we can all communicate with each other about that particular property. And essentially what we're doing is we're tagging each other whenever we're making a comment about progress of renovation or photos are uploaded. And what I really like about this is that it's a system that is visual. So you and I as investors are constantly being updated via our renovation teams or quality control inspectors with photos, videos, even documents are being uploaded. I see our renovation contractors uploading rehab scopes, or maybe if there's a change order on the property, that's being uploaded into Workplace. And then all of us who are involved in that particular property can see what's going on. And the only people that have access to your Workplace is the people that have been invited into your Workplace. So it's not like a public thing that everybody can see. But it's a familiar format. It looks and feels a lot like Facebook. And where I think it becomes really, really important is that a lot of times when we're working with our renovation contractor, we're only communicating things that are negative about the property or about what's happening during the renovation. Well, this is a way to give some positive reinforcement to the renovation contractor. What you're able to do is when the renovation contractor is updating you with progress updates, you can just press the button like and you like that things are going along, or comment to the renovation contractor, nice job. So instead of always giving constructive criticism to the renovation contractor, giving some positive reinforcement that they're doing a good job, I think is just as important as the constructive criticism. So it goes both ways, and they're able to keep you totally in the loop of what's going on. And I think you'll find that it is fun to actually use this. I mean, you are definitely immersed. It's visual, it's photos, it's video. So, I mean, you're totally involved in the property. And if you're a out-of-state investor, having this system in place is critical. If you're a local investor, I still think it's just as important. You can stay involved in that particular project, know exactly what's going on, and not have to physically go out to the property on a regular basis. And like myself as an investor, I really don't want to have to drive out to the property and keep checking on it. If I can delegate to our renovation crew and to our quality control inspectors to be giving me good reporting, that is so important. And you'll find with Workplace that it absolutely does just that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through what Workplace looks like. And so a Workplace is a particular property. And so you'll see an image up at the top of the property itself, and then the property address, and then all the people that are invited into that particular group. You, the investor, your renovation team, quality control inspectors, the listing agents who will be listing the property for sale, and any other pertinent parties to that particular property. And so let's go ahead and take a look at how Workplace is used. Okay, let's take a look at a particular property. We have a home. This is the property that I had just recently purchased back in November, and it's located in Homewood. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a group within Facebook Workplace, and you will be able to see all the parties, the members to the group. So Christy is our listing agent in this case, our renovation contractor, our quality control inspector, and any additional assistants or parties that are part of the transaction or part of the property as we're remodeling it and the home hits the market. So you got to think of it just like a feed, is that the newest will show up at the top here, and as we scroll down further, you'll notice that we're able to have invoices are uploaded within as PDFs, and they show up as images for work on the property. I was alerted that a air conditioning unit was installed on the property here just a few days ago, and that the heat is on at the property and other pertinent documents on the house. Here we have that the driveway was shoveled. Updates were on that, and photos were uploaded. Again, here we have permit was completed. The renovation guy uploaded photos of things that they did at the property and final inspections. And as we go a little bit further down, older in time, these are some marketing photos on the property that were going to be posted to the multiple listing service. So as we go further back in time, you're going to start to see, there was progress reports. On January 4th, I was updated on here's what the kitchen's looking like, and here's how the doors are looking. So, and other communication, just a staging agreement that I had with our staging company. And then updates here from our renovation team, and he uploaded a bunch of photos. And but what's nice is that we can kind of comment back and forth with each other on what colors we were going to be using on the property. And I, as the investor, and my renovation contractor, and our quality control inspector, they were all uploading photos, and we were commenting back and forth. Things look good. And here we have a permit application, an original renovation scope on the property. Again, as we get older and further back in time, just updates, documents being uploaded, but a simple way where everyone involved in this particular transaction can communicate and see all of the same things and comment on items. And even you as an investor can go ahead and invite pertinent parties that you want to bring into your particular group, that may be somebody that we have not invited into the group for you. So I want you to see that this is how we are using Workplace, and it's a very familiar format. And like I said before, I think you need to be giving some positive reinforcement to the renovation contractors, and it's simple as just liking an item or making a comment to a particular item that you see that comes over. But all communication, I think, with a renovation contractor, quality control inspector, even with your listing broker who's listing the house, everybody should be within these this Workplace and commenting, liking, and communicating and uploading anything and everything that is pertinent to that particular property. So a great way. I just wanted to show you an example of how we are using Workplace. Okay, now you've seen how Workplace actually performs and how we're using Workplace. And this is a sample property. It's a property that I personally own and use it on my own properties, and the communication back and forth with the renovation contractor, with quality control inspectors, documents, and just general communication on the house. It's all done through Workplace. So much better way than sending a text message and an email and a Facebook message and a phone call. Everything can be communicated directly through the Workplace, and I encourage investors to do that. And like I said before, I want to make sure that when the renovation contractor is making updates or putting photos in here, if you like something that they're doing or they're moving along progress, give some positive reinforcement. Like it, thumbs up, or make a comment of, hey, nice to see progress happening on the property. But if you do see something that does not look right, and there is some constructive criticism, put that in there as well and make sure that they're aware. And so we're kind of documenting what all the conversations are that are happening on our properties, and we're keeping everybody essentially in the loop by using this. And I think you're going to find that it's an awesome tool. It's something that we're doing for every property. You as an investor don't have to think about doing anything. You're going to be invited. Once you buy a property with us, we're going to create a workplace for your particular property. We're going to invite everybody in. And then essentially all you need to do is be making sure that your notifications are on, and it can email you or text you. It can send you multiple different ways, notifications that something has happened or been uploaded into your particular workplace. So give it a test run. And as always, check out our website, chaseforeclosure.com, and you can always give me a call. Christian Chase, thanks.